Hi students, in this video I will show you something special. You see this, this is a hydrogen balloon. In lockdown days, my students made it. Okay, how is this? Nice, isn't it? Yes. So, do you know how this hydrogen balloons they prepared? Do you want to make such balloons? It is very easy to make in your home. Okay. For that we require one balloon, then one plastic bottle or a glass bottle, then a small amount of vinegar, then we require metals. So here they used aluminium foil. I think these are available in your home. Okay, so you take some amount of vinegar in that one bottle, then add some aluminium foil into it, then tie with that balloon on the opening of that bottle. Then we want to wait few minutes or sometimes few hours. So gradually the balloon will fill with the hydrogen. Okay. So that is hydrogen balloon. So what is the reaction behind it? How this hydrogen gas is formed? Already we learned this reaction in acid-base salt. Nothing is that reaction is actually these metals are reacting with the acid and form salt and hydrogen. Clear? So that is our next chemical property of metals. Same reaction we learned as a chemical property of acids in that previous chapter. Clear? Okay. So listen, what is this reaction of metals with the acid? So most of the metals react with acid to form salt and hydrogen. So we can write that general equation as metal plus acid gives salt plus hydrogen. Metal plus acid gives salt plus hydrogen. So that is the general equation. Then we can consider some examples. Here you can watch these examples. Na plus HCl gives NaCl and hydrogen. So what is sodium? Na means what? Sodium. Okay, so that is sodium. So Na plus HCl. HCl means hydrochloric acid. So when it's react with the hydrochloric acid, sodium is removing hydrogen from acid and it is connecting with the chlorine and form sodium chloride. That is NaCl. Then hydrogen gas will evolve. Then next potassium. Potassium plus H2SO4. That is what? Sulfuric acid. So when this potassium is react with the sulfuric acid, it form potassium is reacting with the sulfuric acid. It remove the hydrogen and it is combined with the sulfate. So it is become potassium sulfate and hydrogen. Magnesium. Next, magnesium when it is react with the hydrochloric acid. So what will happen? As usual, it will remove hydrogen from the acid. Metals remove hydrogen from the acid. It will displace hydrogen from the acid and it will combine with the non-metal. Okay. So here HCl plus Mg. So Mg is removing hydrogen and it is connecting with the chlorine and form magnesium chloride and hydrogen. Similarly, we can consider next one, aluminium. So this aluminium is also, if you put aluminium in hydrochloric acid, that will displace hydrogen or remove hydrogen and it will combine with the chlorine and form aluminium chloride. So we can write the balanced equation. 2Al plus 6HCl gives 2AlCl3 plus 3H2. Clear? Next one, zinc. When this zinc is reacted with the sulfuric acid H2SO4, it will form zinc sulfate and then hydrogen gas, zinc. Zinc is showing a slow reaction. Do you want to see that how the zinc is reacting and how the hydrogen bubbles are forming? Okay, you can watch it. So this is a way zinc is displacing hydrogen from that acid and form that bubbles. See that the bubbles here. So that is the reaction. So that is hydrogen, and the salt is also dissolved in the solution. Zinc sulfate will be there. Then do you want to see how this sodium is reacting with the hydrochloric acid? It is drawing vigorous reaction, very fast reaction, because its reactivity is very high, isn't it? Sodium, potassium. Okay. So it is showing very fast reaction. So watch it. Yes, sodium. Yes, see that it's very vigorous reaction showing, catching fire. So that is a reaction between sodium and hydrochloric acid. So generally we can say that metals are reacting with the acid and producing salt plus hydrogen. Salt plus hydrogen. So that is a general equation. Clear? Metal plus acid gives salt plus hydrogen. So that is another chemical property. And we already learned how to test this hydrogen gas. How to test this hydrogen gas? As we can pass this hydrogen gas through a soap solution, soap water, then it will make hydrogen bubbles, isn't it? And if we are showing a candle flame into that, it will burst with the pop sound that we learned. Okay, so the same question we can expect here also. So I hope all of you understood. Thank you, students.